Hey, welcome to Mr. Mouse Trucking. The mouse is here again. Today's ride along will be going from Los Angeles, California to Evansville, Indiana by way of El Paso. If you're new to the channel, this is like a travel documentary. Show you what I go through from day to day, what all the events I have to deal with as far as Mother Nature, traffic, and everything in between. So sit back, enjoy the ride. Let's get on the road, Jack. Well, I didn't make it too far on my run to Evansville, Indiana. I didn't even get out of California. I lost air. I lost all my air pressure. As you can see, I'm stuck on an on-ramp. And I had to get a tow truck. Man, what a day. I was doing good. Well, I lost an hour and a half in LA. Maybe an hour and a quarter. All good, bebopping down through outside of Indio. Then I noticed my air pressure started dropping. Went from like 118, and it kept dropping and dropping. And then when I made it out here outside east of Indio, it got down to 89 on my primary, secondary. And then it kept dropping down to 79, 75. I didn't want to be broke down on the side of the interstate, so I was hammering down. For some reason, it was in 10th gear, and I was pedal to the metal. So I found this off-ramp, and before I could get to the shoulder of the off-ramp, my transmission cut out. Yes, I have an automatic. It runs on air. No air, no go. So I'm dead in the water. Traffic could still get by me. They had about 5 semis, probably a dozen cars. They went by me okay, but there's some people, I don't know. If you ask me, they shouldn't be out here driving because they can't put 2 and 2 together. I won't dwell on it a whole lot, but basically a Winnebago RV stopped right behind me. Me? I see the triangles out, I see 4 ways. Hey, it wasn't an accident, so it looked like a road breakdown. Vehicles not moving, I'll get around them. But the Winnebago just sat there, so I walked back, talked to him. So after half an hour, he decided, hey, he's gonna get around me. After that, the 2 semis behind the RV, they sat there. So I had to walk back there and tell him, hey, you can get around me. But I am leaving something out. With the RV behind me and the 2 tractor trailers, that attracted the attention of the California Highway Patrol. He told me, hey, I'm gonna have to move my truck. I'm blocking traffic. I told him, no, I park anywhere I want. I mean, really? Tell me move my truck? If I could move my truck, I would move my truck. Gee whiz. So I try not to get smart with the officer. Yes, sir. But I have no air, and I can't move. And then he had to give me the safety speech. Oh, we can't have vehicles passing you or getting by you on the left side, right side. So we called the tow truck company. And he also told the drivers in the tractor trailers, hey, you can't get around them. You're going to have to wait. So after the RV went on the narrow side of me, I'm waiting for the tractor trailer to get around me, and they just sat there. And the guy told me, oh, the cop told me we can't get around you. I told him, I said, hey, where's the cop? He's way back there on the on-ramp, setting up flares. I said, I've been here about an hour. I had about 5 semis went by me, no problem. So he thought about it, oh, okay. I said, the bear's back there, what's he gonna do? Anyway, he got around me, then the second semi, doing that monkey see, monkey do thing, he got around me, and then I had the ramp all to myself. So I'm on the phone, my company called me up, hey, the mechanic will be there in about 10 minutes, so hang tight. So I told him, hey, I see him on my mirror. So we got off the phone, so I ran back there. I noticed the truck was a little big, couldn't really see because of the headlights and the flashing orange lights on top, but I noticed the vehicle was a little big. We don't need big vehicles for road service. It turned out to be the tow truck. I said, oh man. I told the tow truck driver, hey man, you're too early. What are you doing here getting here early? I said, I'm waiting on my mechanic. He said, well, we got to move you off the road. He hooked up to me, dragged me over here to this big old dirt lot, whatever. And besides, it would be safer for the mechanic to work on my truck without any traffic going by. And guess what? 5 minutes later, my mechanic showed up. Either way, the mechanic couldn't have done nothing if he got there first, so it all worked out. So I camped out here overnight, out here in the middle of the desert. As you can see, I'm 1 mile from Joshua Tree National Park. I've always seen the signs for Joshua Tree, but right there is the Joshua Tree National Park. So no big deal, I have food and water all. I camped out here, couldn't go nowhere. So the mechanic found a problem. It was a busted airline, the main airline that comes off the compressor and it hooks up to the air tank. It was late at night. The place that makes the hoses, they was closed, so he went back to Coachella. And then the next morning, another mechanic showed up. He took the hose off. Now I was thinking, after everything was said and done, how come the first mechanic didn't take the hose off? So number 2 mechanic took the hose off. It took him a minute. It was in a tight spot. So he took the hose off, went to town, and then hours later, a different mechanic showed up, and he put the hose on my truck. That's what happened. I was making good time. I was gonna be in El Paso today. No, I'm still 649 miles out from El Paso, but I'll make it tomorrow. I'll take a break here, camp out again here, and I'll leave early in the morning. I have a fuel stop in Eloy, Arizona, and then my next stop, probably El Paso. My original appointment was supposed to be in Evansville, Indiana, Friday. It is Wednesday. I don't know how many miles I knocked off. Maybe they'll let me hang on to it and deliver it. It is a drop and hook location, so I'll find out. Other than that, y'all caught up. Sometimes being a driver, you'll have mechanical issues. It is aggravating. But it's one of them things, hey, when everything works, hey, you're rolling. You're burning up the highway. But when you're not rolling, then, man, it's a little aggravating. But you can't do nothing about it. Sooner or later, it'll happen. So no need to get all bent out of shape. I just dealt with it. So here I am. I'll get ready to leave early in the morning and boogie boogie.
Turn at the first left onto
Well, hello everybody. Hey, I made it to my terminal here in El Paso. And you're probably thinking, hey, what now? Hey, nothing going on. Just minor stuff. After the mechanic put that new hose on my truck, that new airline, it was late afternoon, and I didn't feel like driving. I was tired. I get tired when I wait around, sit around. Yeah, I know, I'm an exact opposite. Most people, they wait around, they get rested. Not me. I guess I gotta go. I gotta boogie boogie. No boogie, I get tired. Either way, I took off. All good. Made it through Tucson. A little road construction, no big deal. Then, on my previous trip, westbound on 10, I noticed they had that overpass blocked in Lordsburg, exit 24. So, since I knew all that, I jumped off at the 22, ran a highway, business 10, I think it is, on the backside of town, went to the truck stop. And since the westbound could get off the off-ramp okay, the eastbound, it was blocked off. So, yeah, that truck stop, there's probably 2 dozen trucks in that truck stop. there was no waiting around on showers. So I grabbed a shower, took off, and I went around El Paso on that Trans Mountain. I think it's 375 highway. Anyway, it's a big loop around El Paso. I don't usually go that way if I'm heavy, because it takes a minute climbing that big old hill, big mountain. It doesn't take that long to run that test on my truck. Remember, I have to take care of that check engine light. So I took care of it last night. I don't know if I passed or failed yet. And I did laundry. And guess what? I'm still on this load. I figured I'd have to drop it here. Today is Friday. It was supposed to be there in Indiana, Evansville, today. So the customer's pretty cool. We get it there when we get it there. So I'm still on this load to Evansville. Right now, I'm waiting for the windshield guy to show up. I have a hairline crack on my windshield on the driver's side. Once I get that put in, I'll be good to go. Other than that, I'm just waiting around. I will not be delivering in Evansville because I will be going through Missouri. I'm going to drop my trailer in Missouri, and I have time off. I've been out here since January, and it is March, so I've been out here a while. So it's time for me to go home, get some R&R. I think I know what my wife looked like. Man, it's been so long. My dog probably be barking at me. When I do work out here, I do get to run by the house. It's not like once I leave the house, I never see the house until I get back. I don't live too far from Interstate 44, so whenever I have time, I always stop at the house. And I've been by the house several times. The last time, I couldn't go to my house because we had that snow, and my wife couldn't get out of the house. Her car wouldn't get out of the driveway, and I wasn't going to chance bobtailing to the house and getting stuck on my road. So I'll be dropping a trailer at my terminal. I'm going to take a couple of weeks off, get some R&R. But that's pretty cool. Customer's pretty cool about their loads. It's not really a hot load. We'll get it there when we get it there. That's all right. So now I'm waiting for the windshield guy to show up. After he does that, I forgot I have to sit at least 3 or 4 hours for the glue to cure. So it might be a minute before I take off. Oh, hey everybody. Windshield guys, they didn't show up till late afternoon, about 4:30. Yeah, and they were done about 5. And I got another 34 in. I just had one Wednesday. This is Saturday. I'm going for the company record on the most 34s. God. Yeah, I'm about ready to take off. My trailer I brought in, the one I have, they found out it had an air leak and the wheel seal was leaking. They fixed that, so I'm good to go. Now I gotta find my trailer. Well, I gotta get out of here. I'm not taking another 34. On the road again. Oh, hey, good morning, everybody. Yeah, I'm already on the road. It is early morning, well, 6:30. I gotta get to the terminal. I left El Paso Terminal yesterday morning, made it all the way up here to southern Oklahoma. I don't know the name of this turnpike. I'm on 44. I think it's Bailey. I don't run down here a whole lot. What a trip. What a week. I have been on this load, on this trip, for almost a week. Today is Sunday morning. Tomorrow is Monday, and that's when I was supposed to pick up this load in Carson, Monday. I have never been on a load for a week. Yeah, man, you call me a casual driver. I'll get there whenever I get there. That is one big plane behind me. Holy cow. I thought it was a UFO, man. That better be a plane. Oh man, my highway is turning. I'm gonna slow down. I'm the only truck out here. Man, that was pretty cool. Alright, I'm awake now. I thought I was gonna get abducted by a UFO, man. Where am I at? It says Lawton. There's some kind of Air Force base down here. I know Tinker's up there at OKC. Oh, man. That was pretty cool, man. After I found out it was an airplane. Big old cargo plane looked like. Alright, I'm ready to go now. I'm awake. Was I productive this week? Or this past week? No. Am I happy about this? Everything that went on? No, not really. But being a driver, there's some things you can't control. But you'll have your good days and bad days. Whenever you have your bad days, yeah, you're just gonna have to roll with the flow. Don't need to get excited, because that's not gonna help. Get the blood pressure up. What's that gonna do, you know? I am 7 hours out from the terminal. I'll be there about 1:30. So it's time to boogie boogie. Well, I made it to the terminal. My battery died when I was coming up 44 outside of Joplin. What a trip, man. What I didn't film on this trip, I've been on this trip about a week. The reason why I want to show you this is, number one, it's not all easy. It's not all peaches and cream. You'll have headaches. You'll have hiccups. The main thing is to keep a cool head. Work the problem. Don't let the problem work you. The reason why I said that is the part I didn't show you in the beginning of the video is that my load assignment was to pick up on a Monday. I went to the address on the Qualcomm. It ended up to be a vacant building, warehouse. It was one of them things where it was a narrow 2-lane, well, a lane and a half driveway with a gate next to the warehouse off of a 3-lane city street. So I pulled up there thinking there was open, and I peeked through the gate, and then there was no equipment, no trucks, no nothing. So I didn't film me backing up on a 3-lane road, but oh, you can't be doing that. Yes, you can. It took me about 20 minutes. They had a traffic light about a half a block up the road, so I had to wait till the timing was just right. Well, all the traffic was stopped at the light, providing nobody turned on, on my road. So, either way, I backed up on the 3-lane road, all good. Went around on the other side of the warehouse, which was part of the business I was supposed to pick up at, I guess. But I ended up talking to somebody who did not speak any English. And I spent about 25 minutes trying to mimic, show him something. Hey, I'm here to pick up a load. I don't know any Spanish. The only Spanish word I know is Taco Bell. So I ended up taking a picture of his phone. He showed me a picture with an address. He finally got the drift. I had to show him, hey, truck, I gotta pick up something. Open, you put in, you put in. So I was hoping that was the right place. So here I am bebopping to another town. I was supposed to be in Los Angeles. I ended up in Gardena. But either way, as you can see, I'm pulling off of a circle driveway. There's gray buildings, warehouses, small buildings next to me. I walked around, couldn't find the number, the address number. Across the street, you could see 160 something, 162 something. But it jumped to a different number on the gray buildings. So behind me, I looked around, there was a building that had a bunch of containers. So, well, what the hell, I just go in there and ask them, hey, I need to find this place. And the address, you could see on the building, does that look like 16224? But I walked in there, oh yeah, you're at the right place. Man. So, I talked to the people. The guy told me, load's not ready. It'll be ready in the morning, so come by 6 o'clock in the morning, and you'll be good to go. So I camped out there. I didn't go nowhere. I parked on the side of the street off the Circle Drive. Next morning, I pulled in about 5:45, backed into the dock. I waited until 2:30 in the afternoon. Was I upset? Yeah. Told me the load's ready, and it's not ready. Burning my time. The shipper forgot to tell everybody, hey, we moved to a new location. So that's the part I wanted to let you know that, like I said, it won't always go smooth. Either way, enough yakking. I have to unload my truck. It'll take me about 2 or 3 hours. And I'm on my way home to take my time off. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. I know I didn't. Hey, be safe, be good. Adios.